Hi, my name is Nate Kalima. I'd like to thank you for being open enough to check out the PrepayCPA Overview. This is a revolutionary concept in where we help people make money protecting their money. What we'll talk about first is the membership, then afterwards we'll talk about how to make money with our concept. Let's talk about the need. The IRS and state agencies send out millions of individual filer notices in the United States every year. Audit notices, liens and levies, delinquency notices, and more. The IRS can garnish wages, put liens on your property, even levy funds in your bank account in order to settle tax debt. Notices from the IRS could indicate that you owe thousands of dollars in taxes, penalties, interest, and fees. And in 44 of the last 47 years, there have been major changes in the tax code, leading to confusion for many taxpayers, resulting in mistakes on their tax returns. Remember this, it's not just how much you earn, it's how much you keep. And with the IRS enforcement budget at a record $5.5 billion, the IRS is by far the largest, most intimidating collection agency you'll ever face. So don't face it alone. Experienced CPAs you can trust make a huge difference. We find that 70% plus of individual returns have mistakes or oversights. Our provider firm is Toon & Associates. Mr. Toon has over 15 years experience in building a world-class firm. He passed the CPA exam first time and has a full-time staff of dedicated professionals that will provide quality services. We are able to provide their services at a reasonable cost because of our group buying power. We are like the Costco of our industry, better service at a better price. Our basic protection plan includes tax review, IRS and state notice assistance, liens and levies assistance, and the jewel of our service, a basic incorporation including a C Corp, an S Corp, or an LLC. What this all does is basically protect your wallet and give you peace of mind. Obtaining a corporation alone can cost hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars. Our Plus plan adds audit protection services in case of an audit. An audit is slightly more painful than a root canal, and in case this happens, we have seasoned professionals who are ready to assist you in case this occurs. Our annual plans include all of the services for the entire year plus individual tax preparation, meaning that we do your individual taxes, protect you for a year, and set you up with a corporation. This has been an absolute value for the protection and additional services in relation to using another CPA firm. We also have an annual corporate plan where we can prepare taxes for corporations, and this includes all of the above services for the year. Any corporations that do more than $1 million a year may be subjected to additional fees. We also have more services coming down the pipeline, including a tax app for your smartphone that can help you track your tax-related issues such as mileage. We want to be your #1 company when it comes to your wallet. So now that we've gone over the need of the services, the firm behind the services, and the different services that we offer, let's talk about the income opportunity. The question is, what is your plan B? Doing what you're doing right now, where will you be 5 years from now? A shocking AARP survey says that 40% of baby boomers plan to work until they drop. College tuition is up 900% since 1978. 2/3 of all college students graduate with student loans, average debt being $25,000 or more, and 1/3 of all college graduates takes a job that does not require a degree. You capitalize on PrepayCPA through relationship marketing. Sandy Botkin, a CPA and former IRS attorney, says that everyone who's employed should have a home-based business. If you don't have one, you're losing thousands each year. In fact, you have to be brain dead not to start a home-based business. Every North American taxpayer who works a full-time job and does not have a side business is probably overpaying taxes to the tune of $3,000 to $9,000 a year. Growing up, I always wondered why people who weren't making it financially kept trying to give me financial advice. Why don't we simply listen to the people who are making it financially? People from Robert Kiyosaki to Donald Trump have praised our industry. President Bill Clinton sums up our industry best by saying, "You help people not just by striving for your own success, but by offering the opportunity to others and helping with their success." Years ago, I was introduced to the concept of the cash flow quadrant. It was introduced to me by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and where he illustrates the lack of financial education is what leads us to debt and disappointment. Think about it, when did they really talk about finances in high school? So the problem was I was a simple college student who wanted to find a better way. But it's difficult to do anything when you're broke and you have no idea where to start. I needed something that I could do part-time and where I could learn everything I need to know with little risk and then transition into a full-time business. You see, most of us are on the left side of this quadrant, either as an employee or you're self-employed or a specialist such as a doctor or a lawyer. I was lucky enough to be raised by parents who were both an E and an S. My dad was a scientist at a government hospital. He came to the United States, served in the military, in a medical hospital, and then got a safe, secure job. Problem is that even though his finances were in order, there was always that tiring daily grind, and at the end he still will have to move back to the Philippines to enjoy retirement because of the much lower cost of living. My mom was on the S side as a specialist. She's a dentist and opened her own small business as a dentist. Next door was a large pizza franchise where we got to know the owner. Both my mom and the owner of the pizza franchise owned a job. They were always there, always working to pay the bills, always in debt. And if anything happened to them, their income would stop. There was freedom from a boss, but the headaches were greater and the liability even higher. I learned that people on the right side had money and time freedom. They had leverage working for them. I learned the concept of residual income. Residual income is doing something once and getting paid over and over for it. For example, when someone makes a TV show, they get paid on that episode and every time it plays on the air. It does not matter where they are in the world. I love this concept, but I found that many times you need massive capital to get on that side. Then I discovered PrepayCPA and found a simple way to attain residual income without sacrificing what I'm doing now. A mentor of mine once said to work full-time on your job or school and part-time on your fortune. Our company co-founders include David Track, Chief Executive Officer, Josh Rosenbaum, Chief Operating Officer, Bruce Toon of Toon & Associates as our Chief Financial Officer, and myself, Nate Klima, as National Marketing Director. We have assembled some of the brightest minds together to create success with PrepayCPA. We have a simple system in building this business. We only do 3 simple things. We use the service, we promote the service, and we teach others to do the same. All we want you to do is be a promoter or an inviter, and not a salesperson, and not a tax expert. Can you invite people to a grand opening party where we show the opportunity? Can you invite people to watch this video, and then let an expert answer all your questions? It's that simple. In summary, at PrepayCPA, we are on a mission to become the #1 national brand of accounting services. Just like how you think of State Farm when you think of auto insurance, or Century 21 when you think of real estate, we'll do it by building a national network of promoters like you to spread the word. Instead of paying millions to advertising firms, we'll pay you to spread the word about our services. You get started with our company with a one-time associate fee of $99. It's a lot like when you join a real estate company, there are small fees associated with being a real estate agent. After that, you choose your service from the $24.95 a month plan to the annual corporate plan. You may also upgrade to the annual plan at any time. After that, you're in business, and you have immediate access to training, and an executive in the company will train you on how to build this simple business. Now on to the most exciting part, the compensation plan. We understand that people need to generate a significant extra income, so our goal is to get you a check as soon as possible. It's why we pay out a weekly and monthly check. Our goal is to help you generate an extra $610 or more within your first 30 days. All we have to do is gather 2 customers personally and sponsor 3 others into the business and help them gather 2 customers. By doing this, you will also fully qualify yourself for the compensation plan all the way to Senior Vice President. Within the next 30 days, we'll show you how to promote to Executive Director. This is where you start earning serious residual customer acquisition bonuses for helping people join the business and helping them gather 2 customers. At Regional and Senior Vice President, your income doubles. You can earn anywhere from $25 to $95 every time this occurs. What we are doing in this slide is illustrating how significant these bonuses can be. For example, in your Executive Director group, say 300 new associates came in a week with 2 customer points. You would earn $30,000 a month in bonus income. Say you had only 10% success. That is still over $3,000 per month in bonus income. What if you had only 1% success, which is only 3 associates a week in your Executive Director group? That is still over $300 a month. What would an extra $300 a month do for you? The next part is residual income. This is income derived from the customers that associates in your various groups are acquiring. In this scenario, you sponsored 4 people who acquired 10 customer points. After that, it duplicated 4 levels. That would mean you are earning $5,759 in monthly residual income. Now, things don't always happen that way, so what if you had 50% success? That is still $2,879.50 in monthly residual income. So what if you had only 10% success? That is still $575.90 a month. What can an extra $575 a month do for you? What this slide illustrates is that the weekly customer acquisition bonuses, or CABs, help you get off to a fast start in the income, while the monthly customer acquisition bonuses are accumulating. This is a perfectly balanced compensation plan to reward you for your efforts now and reward you residual income for building a customer base. In the future, we are also planning leadership vacations, car bonuses, and more. The possibilities are endless, and we're also planning amazing recognition for your work and effort in building your PrepayCPA business. We have a strong support structure with tools and experts ready to help you build your business. We follow a simple system that anyone can understand. As long as you're coachable, we can help you build a thriving business. It does not matter whether you're 18 or 80. As long as you're simply promoting the business and you're coachable, we can help you reach your target income. As an addition, we also teach personal development. Personal development is the acquisition of knowledge in improving oneself. Through personal development, you hear quotes like, "You are the sum average of the 5 people you closely associate yourself with," meaning take your 5 best friends, and most likely that's you. Personal development is provided free of cost to all associates. So at this point, you're either an A, a B, or a C. An A is a person who says, "Thanks, but no thanks. This business isn't for me, but I'd like to try the service." A B is a person who says, "I would like to get more information." Get back to the person who introduced this video to you, and they'll get you the information. Remember that you'll never get all the facts, so sometimes it's best to just go for it. Think about it. When you got a girlfriend or boyfriend, did you get all the facts? When you got married, did you get all the facts? When you had children, did you get all the facts? Sometimes we simply need to make a decision to get started. Take a chance and try out our service. I promise you won't regret it. And a C is someone who says, "I get it, this makes sense. I can work full-time at my job or school or business and part-time on my fortune." Regardless of your decision, get back to the person who introduced this video to you and thank them because they thought enough of you to think this just might be for you, that you might see a simple, fun opportunity to build another income stream for you and your family.